Hi, so today's video is inspired by a couple of different things. One is the cover of a New Yorker I saw a few weeks ago, and another is an article that I just read today by Bravon, the makeup artist for Bare Essentials. He gives a little step-by-step about how to do the kind of bold pink smoky eye for spring. So I thought I'd do sort of a take on that, and I'll post more about the Bravon's thing. I'll post a link to that on my blog. So, okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm using different colors than he suggests for the most part, but they're similar, and I'll post some comparison photos of that too. So what I have is Too Faced Shadow Insurance on both eyelids, plus my Well Rested Clear Radiance mix all over on both eyes. And then he does suggest using Snowflake, which is white and sparkly and beautiful, one of my favorite colors. And so I'm just gonna, oh, what did I do with my brush? Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna take this and put it all over. So that's what he says to do in his tutorial. And if you're gonna use the lid color he suggests, which is Angel, you really should do this because Angel is matte, and it's one of those really matte colors, so it can be a little bit hard to work with sometimes. So it's good to put down another shadow that'll help you to blend it a little better. So, all right, let me get organized. Okay, the crease color Bravon uses, he doesn't actually mention. He just says that it's a sort of sparkly purple leaning gray, which I don't know. So I'm using Rockstar, which is kind of grayish black with lots of sparkle in it, but the sparkle sort of disappears once you put it on. It's really weird like that. Anyway, so I'm just going to use that as my crease color, and I'm also going to use it as my liner. Okay, so, and I'm actually using the Bare Essentials tapered crease brush, which I just decided to bust open because I've never used this brush before, but since I've been kind of experimenting with these kind of fluffy rounded crease brushes lately, I thought I'd give it a try, and I actually like it. So how about that? I think when I was first starting, I was really intimidated by brushes like this because they look so big and they look like they'll just overtake your eye. But once you get the hang of like kind of working with them, and going in circles like this is a good idea. A lot of people do the windshield wiper motion like that, which is good for just defining the crease, but doing the little circles will help to give you that little bit of kind of fuzz, as I call it, above the crease. So just an idea. And these are also good for just getting a very nice light layer of color on. And since we're going to be using pink, I think it's a good idea to actually darken under the outer corner just to give your eye definition, so you're not gonna, I just think it'll make it look better and more like a smoky eye. So just dabbing some on there. And then if the crease is not dark enough in proportion to the color, the lighter color, you can come back and darken it later. Okay, I think that's about even. So that's what we got right now. I'm doing this in a reverse order from what he suggests as well. Okay. For the lid color, I'm going to use Bare Essentials Popular. It's the color that comes in the new Bezworthy kit, which is a really great kit. It's got Clear Radiance and a really cool lip product or whatever. So anyway, Popular is kind of like I don't know, it's like a reddish, it looks reddish, but it's kind of plum and kind of pink when you buff it out. So I thought it might get that kind of cranberry, smoky, pinky kind of look to it. Anyway, so using the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, which is a nice brush because it's kind of fluffy but kind of also dense. So it gives a pretty good medium application. So if you're scared of a color, it's a good brush to use, because if you don't want to lay down too much, you're not sure how intense you want it. I'm going to start kind of right at the edge of where I darkened it, so kind of right in the middle of my lid actually, and just go up towards the crease. Smooth out the crease, blend it into the bottom of your crease color there. And then, you know, once you've got an idea of how intense you want it, you can go back for more and kind of dab it over the part of the outer corner that you darkened, and then come all the way in with it. This isn't the best brush for the inner eye. I might switch to a different one, but actually I really might. Okay. And you just kind of, you know, work the colors together a little bit, just as you're dabbing and blending. You're kind of like dabbing, and as you do that, it'll kind of naturally blend together. And if you feel like you need a little bit more darkening, you can always go back and do that. Okay, all right. All right, I'm going to take the Keeling Large All Over brush and just kind of get into that inner corner there. Well, the inner part of the eyelid. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little bit of Snowflake and kind of go into that tear duct area, kind of right around the bridge of your nose. And just brighten it up on there. Now, Bravon suggests lining with the Big and Bright eyeliner in black, which if you are skilled enough to do that, then by all means. But I'm just going to use Rockstar. I just find the wet application of Bare Escentuals eyeliners to be really easy. You get a nice smooth line. You can get a really fine line. So I'm just going to stick with what I feel comfortable with. And I'm not really going to wing it out here. If anything, I'm just going to use the little tail of the eyeliner to kind of darken that outer corner. So if you thought maybe you needed just a little more definition, if you don't want to go back and actually try to work the color in, you can just thicken your eyeliner right at the end. I don't know why I have so much trouble with those pencils, but I do not find them easy to use. And not just Bare Escentuals, but any eyeliner pencils. It's a skill, like anything else, I guess. Just be sure to get right against the base of the lashes, and you can look at it from afar. Alright, so there we go. That's the liner. You might add just a little bit underneath if you're going out, if you're doing a night look. This is, I don't know. For me, it's kind of tame, so I would wear this anywhere. Anyway, I'm going to add some eyelashes and finish my face, and there will be more information about like Bravon's thing and his eyeshadow choices and stuff on my blog. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.